and not continue filming our customers.
Yes, she wants me out of there. Why? Because apparently in Tucson, Arizona, Pima County, it is illegal to record people without their consent in all public libraries.
So you're gonna refuse service?
I am gonna refuse service.
Okay.
You won't put your camera away.
No, I don't have to. It's a public building, ma'am. I don't have to keep explaining this.
Unless you stop filming the customers in the building.
Okay, now you guys are causing a disturbance.
Quick reminder, these are public servants that we pay that are supposed to be serving the public.
So we got a code of conduct here that says you're not allowed to film in the library because of privacy of patrons.
No, that doesn't trump my rights.
It does.
It does?
Go ahead.
No, I don't need that.
There's laws. Read it. Take it with you.
I don't want
Otherwise, you're uninformed.
Not only that, it's crazy how they try to make up their own policies and try to enforce policies and just forget the Constitution even exists.
Here's your suspension.
All right, get ready, because today we're diving deep into some First Amendment action.
Oh, yeah.
You guys sent us some pretty intense footage from public libraries in Pima County, Arizona.
Okay.
And let's just say things get a little spicy.
Okay.
So to make sure we're all on the same page,
Yeah.
can you break down what exactly we're looking at here?
Sure. What we're seeing is what's called a First Amendment audit. Imagine, like, you walk into a public building,
Okay.
maybe like a city hall or something,
Yeah.
and you just start filming, just to see how the officials react.
So basically like a real-life pop quiz on the Constitution.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Like, do they know the rules? Do they respect your right to record when you're in a public space? And in this case, our auditor, Joey, he's focusing on libraries in Pima County.
All right, so libraries, got it.
Mm.
But I'm guessing it's not all sunshine and Dewey Decimals? What's the conflict here?
Yeah, so he runs into a roadblock. The library staff keeps citing this Arizona revised statute, and they're claiming that it, like, prohibits filming patrons because of privacy concerns.
Okay, so we've got a clash brewing already. In one corner, we've got Joey, who's saying he has the right to film in public buildings.
Right?
And in the other corner, we've got library staff who are worried about, protecting patron privacy.
Exactly. And it's like this Arizona statute just adds a whole other layer of complexity because it was designed, like, way back when to protect library users borrowing records.
Right, like what books you're checking out.
Exactly, yeah, and like their reading habits from being disclosed to, just anybody.
Yeah,
But now the library staff, they're interpreting it like way more broadly. They're saying it bans all filming of patrons, even in public areas.
So, like, using this law to basically create a no filming zone in the entire library.
Yeah, that's exactly Joey's argument. He's like, there is no expectation of privacy in a public building, especially when we're talking about government officials doing their jobs,
Okay, so let's break down these library visits. Walk me through the encounters.
Okay, so his first encounter is at Library 1. It actually starts off pretty tame.
Okay.
They tell him, you can film the building, you can film the staff, but please don't film the patrons.
Got it.
So he has this back and forth with a staff member. Her name is Lori, and she cites, like, this Arizona statute library policy, but ultimately things don't really escalate.
Okay. But I have a feeling not all the libraries were that chill about it.
Yeah, no. The staff at Library 2, they had a very different approach. Almost immediately, a staff member just confronts Joey, and they're citing, like, a code of conduct, privacy concerns.
Yeah.
And this time, you can tell the staff member is getting visibly agitated, like really worked up, even threatens to call the police.
Oh, wow. Okay, so things are escalating. So what does Joey just, like, pack up his camera and head to the next library?
Yeah, he does. He moves on to Library 3, where he encounters, well, let's just say a very particular staff member.
Ooh, I think I know where this is going.
Yeah, this is our Karen. She also insists he can't film patrons, cites the state law, and she even threatens to deny him service if he doesn't stop recording.
Seriously? So she's, like, straight up saying no filming allowed in the library whatsoever?
Yeah, like completely prohibited. She even goes as far as to say she won't give him a library card.
Hold on, she's using a library card as leverage in a First Amendment debate.
It's definitely an interesting tactic, and it's here that Joey pushes back, like directly challenges her interpretation of the statute.
Yeah.
He points out that it's actually about library staff disclosing user information, not him filming in a public area.
Okay. He's got a point.
So we got a code of conduct here that says you're not allowed to film in the library because of privacy of patrons.
No, that doesn't
No, library
trump, that doesn't trump my rights.
It does.
It
I'll tell you
does?
what, go ahead.
No, I don't need that.
There's laws. Read it. Take it with you.
I don't want
Otherwise, you're uninformed.
Not only that, it's crazy how they try to make up their own policies and try to enforce policies and just forget the Constitution even exists.
Here's your suspension letter.
My suspension letter?
I have a patron who's refusing to leave, who's been suspended, and they are trespassing. And if we could get some help, that would be good.
Is she crying?
Now, I definitely cannot make this up. I never thought in a million years that me peacefully and respectfully recording and exercising my rights in a public building will make a public employee actually cry while she's on the phone with the police. Sit back, relax, because I thought it was pretty important to put this video clips together for you guys. Now, I do want to show you the experience I had the very first time I went to visit good old Tucson, Arizona, Pima County. And the very first time I pushed record in these public buildings in Tucson, Arizona.
Pictures of the library. You're more than welcome to take pictures of the library and library staff. Please don't take any pictures of anyone using the library.
Oh, but it's a public building.
It is.
There's no expectation of privacy in public.
Well, in the library there is. Give me one moment and I'll be right back with you to give you some information on that, okay?
What's your name?
My name is Lori.
Nice to meet you,
Nice
Lori.
to meet you, and you are?
My name is Joey.
Hi, Joey.
Hi.
Okay, give me one moment.
No
Thank
problem.
you.
Thank you.
It is.
Ma'am, that's a policy, right?
This is in regards to Arizona revised statute, privacy of users. Under that revision, I will let you have that. Libraries are a public forum, and this is under the Arizona revised statute. You can film the building.
Okay.
You can't film users in the library.
You'd think they would know the law inside and out, especially if they're going to use it to, restrict people's actions.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's really the whole point of this First Amendment audit thing, isn't it? It's like to test how well government officials actually understand and uphold these constitutional rights.
All right, so, big question. Does he get his library card?
He does, eventually.
Okay.
It gets pretty heated, but she backs down and she issues the card. But then at Library 4, that's when things get really wild.
What happens at Library 4?
It's like they were waiting for him.
Oh, no.
He walks in, they immediately recognize him, and boom, they hit him with a suspension notice.
Wow.
He's barred from all Pima County libraries.
You've got to be kidding. So they're like preemptively shutting him down.
A staff member named Angela, she hands him this pre-written letter, and the police are on their way.
Talk about being prepared. Looks like the libraries are starting to catch on to these audits, and they're taking some pretty serious measures to stop them.
Mm-hmm.
So now we've got the police involved.
Mm-hmm.
This is where it gets really interesting.
It's just so crazy how this, simple act of filming in a public library turns into this whole, legal and ethical
absolutely.
mess, you know? It really gets you thinking about our rights and other people's rights.
Totally.
You can hear it in Joey's voice.
Oh, yeah.
When he's trying to explain his understanding of the law,
Totally.
And the library.
Savage love. Did somebody break your heart?
Do this.
Did somebody break your heart? Looking.
This Arizona statute very broadly.
Very broadly, yeah. Almost as if they're trying to shield themselves
Exactly.
from, any kind of
Accountability.
accountability. Yeah, exactly. It's a tough one.
It's a very delicate balance.
Yeah.
Right? Because
Yeah.
libraries are supposed to be like these havens of free speech.
Yeah, access to information.
Access to information.
Yes.
But they also have this responsibility.
Yeah, to protect the privacy and comfort of their patrons.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So,
And it's interesting how Joey tries to de-escalate,
yeah,
Like he's emphasizing he's not there to film the patrons. It's really about transparency.
right.
Our patrons, people using the library.
I do my
It's for
research.
their confidentiality's
Well,
sake.
they're in a public building. It's public.
But we're a
Anywhere-
limited forum, even though we're what you're calling a public building. It's a limited forum, and under the Arizona Revised Statute, folks have the right to confidentiality and not be filmed unless they approve of that.
Now keep this in mind, people. This was 2 years ago, around the time when I first started my activism. So I knew that this piece of paper was unconstitutional. I'm exposing this to keep our focus more on our public employees, not on me. This is definitely not about me and how good I did on my audit or whatnot. Our public employees in this video is our main focus here.
So we can't film customers? Can't film customers
But they're in a
the
public
library?
building. They're in a public building.
Can't film customers in the library? You can film staff, so you can film me.
But when somebody's in public, any patron is in public, even it could be outside or inside a public building. There's no expectation of privacy. It's just not. That's not the way it goes.
So that's our policy. So there's this, but so please don't film the customers. I'm gonna ask you to not film the customers.
Okay, you guys wrote this policy up.
Let me look at this. So it looks like you're filming customers.
I know, ma'am.
I'm just letting you know, you can't film customers, okay?
It doesn't trump that doesn't trump my rights. I have the right to film anything in public I can see.
You can film staff, you can film the building, you can film outside, whatever you like, but you can't film customers in the building conducting their business because it's a privacy issue.
Yeah, but I'm just here to take a tour around the library.
Would you like a tour? You just can't,
No,
you wouldn't
I'm
be able
fine.
to film customers.
I'm fine. Look, I'm gonna finish my story. I'm almost done.
They have a right to privacy in the building. So
Not in
can't
a
film
government
the
building.
customers.
Not in a government building.
You cannot film the customers. So if
I'm
you
gonna-
can't respect that, then I'll have to ask you to leave.
I'm just want to finish my story, and that's it. I'm not here for no customers.
You'll have to turn it off.
I
Cannot
have
film
to
the
turn off my
customers.
camera if they walk by.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cannot film the customers.
Well, I don't. I disagree with you on that. I'm sorry, with all due respect, but I do this for matters of public interest.
Sure.
You know what I mean? And viewers like to know where tax dollars are going in a government building, government officials.
Well, I can
That's
tell
all.
you all about where your tax dollars are going.
Yeah.
So they're going to all of these books.
Mm-hmm.
These, you're welcome to film the books.
Okay.
The building itself, to us being here for you and supporting the community, all the programs we offer.
Film in our own building that we
I'll
paid
have to
for.
ask you to leave for the day because it looks like you just filmed our customers again.
Ma'am, I don't want to go that route. I'm not. You can ask, but I want to
I've
finish my
mentioned
story.
it lots
You're gonna
of
violate my
times.
rights.
Yeah, can't be in here filming the customers.
I'm not in here for them. They
And
don't
that's
have no
just the-
privacy in a public
That's
building,
just the
ma'am.
end of the story.
End of story. This lady has no idea what she's talking about. Me and her kept going round and round in circles, and I'm not going to definitely put you through all that. And like I said, this is my very first building in Tucson, Arizona, and this is what I got, folks. But I do know that the cops were not called in this library. I still did my victory lap at the end of the day, and I also want to give a huge shout out to my sweetheart, girl with the camera, for having my back in each and every one of my videos out there and for hosting me as well. Thanks a million, girl with the camera. You are the best. I will leave her channel link in the description so you can go ahead and subscribe to her channel and show support. Now, let's go ahead and see what happens on the second library, shall we?
How you doing, sir? Good. You all right? How's your day?
We're just asking that you don't be filming our patrons while you're in here.
Oh, This is a public library, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, that's what gives me the right to film in a public library. Anything that's government issued, I'm allowed to film. There's no expectation of privacy. What's your name?
Okay. So, who do you represent? I'm sorry.
Who do I represent? I represent myself.
Got it. Well, hold on just a moment.
Right.
And documenting how staff conduct themselves.
Exactly. And he even like offers to show them the actual text
Right.
of the Arizona revised statute.
This is what it says.
Exactly. To prove like this doesn't prohibit what I'm doing.
Yeah.
But it doesn't really seem to work, you know?
Falling on deaf ears.
Yeah.
It's like they're convinced he's violating
Yeah.
this like unwritten rule.
Yeah.
But they can't really say what it is.
Yeah.
And then bam.
Yeah.
Library 4.
Library 4.
It's like a whole other
Just
snip.
come in
Yeah.
with the suspension.
You're like, you're out.
You're out. Banned from all Pima County libraries.
It's wild. It's like they've totally shifted their approach, you know?
Yeah, it suggests that they're moving away from citing that Arizona statute.
Right.
And they're focusing more on controlling access.
To a library, yeah.
To the building itself.
It's like he's a threat before he even steps foot in there.
Before he even gets out of the car.
I just keep thinking back to that line, I'm suspended for filming in a public building.
So we got a code of conduct here that says you're not allowed to film in the library because of privacy of patrons.
Oh, let me see that.
So here you go. You can take it, read it over.
I don't need that because it doesn't trump the Constitution. It's just my...
No, this is privacy issues. You're not allowed to film in the library.
This is government, though. Government issues.
No, it's not.
It's
this
private?
is a library.
It's private?
Privacy. Privacy issues.
There's no expectation of privacy in a government building. This is a public library, correct?
Huh?
This is a public library?
Public library, yeah.
Okay.
And the
That doesn't
citizens
trump...
that come here have a right to their privacy.
I just want to take a tour. I just want to take a tour on the library.
As long as you can't show people.
I can. There's no expectation of privacy. There's no expectation of privacy when you're in public.
Yeah.
No, that doesn't trump my rights.
It does.
It does?
Go ahead.
No, I don't need that.
There's laws. Read it. Take it with you.
I don't want it.
Otherwise, you're uninformed.
No, what's your name? Are you work here? Are you a government employee?
Yeah, that's for you.
So, okay, fine.
I'm sorry, but this tyrant joker was making me feel a bit uncomfortable. And apparently, there's a huge issue and it's illegal to record people inside public libraries in Tucson, Arizona.
See, you're not listening. You're trying to educate us with things that aren't true. We have the real rules here. The guidelines, the expectations, with what I'm trying to tell you.
What you're trying to tell me doesn't apply to the civil rights.
See, you're not listening.
Okay. Excuse you, stop video recording me. No, I told him to stop video recording me.
Okay.
And he refused, and I called 911 already. So. I hope this happens.
Sir, I just want the library card. I'll get going, and I'll wait for the police. If you called the police. You got no expectation of privacy. I don't know how many times I gotta say that. But what's the issue with the camera? Why are you guys hiding something? What's the issue? You guys are scared.
No, we're not hiding.
The bad people are the ones that are scared.
You're not listening to what I'm telling you.
No,
the people that come in here have an expectation to the right to the
not
privacy.
when you're in
you
public.
Can't see what they're reading.
Not when you're in
yes,
public.
No, see, you're not listening to what I'm saying.
But you're wrong.
Sorry.
You see what I'm saying? You're wrong.
You're not listening.
You're
to
wrong.
what
This
I'm
is
saying.
public. This is a public area, public building. I don't want that. That's irrelevant to me.
You're not listening.
That's irrelevant to
You're
me.
uninformed, and I'm sorry.
What's the definition of harassing?
What you're doing?
What I'm doing, filming, is harassing? I think you better look up on your computer right there and go to Google.
We asked you to leave, and
and
you're
look.
not.
I don't need to. I have to commit a crime to leave in the public area. I pay for this building.
So the outcome on this second library pretty much was the same as the first library. I still proved my point, cops did not show up, and I still did my victory lap. Stay tuned, because this definitely gets better. Here is library number 3.
How you doing? Good. Yeah.
It's a violation of state law to video or photograph in the public library.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a public building. You guys are government employees, right?
Yes,
Yeah, I did this.
But you can't get other people.
We went. Yeah, but we're anything in public that we can see. They don't have no expectation of privacy, and we don't. I'm not here for them.
We have a sign posted up in the manager's office.
Yeah.
Right there, that orange sign.
Yeah, but that doesn't trump my rights, though. I'm working on a story in the library, and it's our First Amendment right. That don't trump the Constitution, though, man. It doesn't. It's just policy.
But it's state law.
It's state law. It applies to you guys, not to the public. Anything in public I
You
can
can
see.
film us. You
Yeah.
can say to me all
No.
you want.
I went through this with another library already, and they were wrong. So I'm not here for them.
But you may not be aware of the law, right?
Yeah,
We
no, I'm
understand
aware.
that, right?
I wouldn't be doing this if I wasn't aware. What's your name, by the
My
way?
name is Karen.
How you doing, Karen?
Good,
Karen
good,
in the
very
house?
good. But I'm just saying, so basically I'm going to ask you to stop filming because you are getting other customers in your shots, right? If you can
Ma'am, I
if you cannot
can't.
film any other people,
I'm
have
not.
at it.
I'm working on a story. I'm about to leave, but I'm allowed to film anything in public. There's no expectation of privacy in public for anybody. This is a public building.
You want to come look at the sign with me?
I don't need to look at that, but I know my rights and I know what I'm doing. I'm a journalist and I do this for a living.
But you're getting people in these shots right now.
They got no expectation of privacy in public and not in a public building. With all due
I'm not gonna
respect.
I'm not going to argue with
No,
you,
no,
but
I
I am
don't.
asking you to leave. And if you don't leave,
I'm going to decline the ask. Very, very politely, though.
leave, then we're going to ask you because then you're violating the code of conduct.
There's no violation on that. I know.
Let me go
I
get the
know.
code of conduct for you.
Okay, you can go get it. No problem. How you doing, Karen? I really.
So Arizona revised
That's
statute, right?
That's it. That's
Right?
it. That's the same statute that they try to give me in the last.
Photographing or videotaping people using the library is not allowed.
Yeah, but you wrote that.
You need to have their consent, right?
Not in a public building.
I'm just saying. So
I come with all due respect. And
here it is.
you
You
know,
want to take it?
I'll take it anyways. Look, guys, this is
But now you know, right?
library number 2. That's giving me the statute code that applies only towards you. What? What was that? No, relax. I'm on my library card. I just got my address. I was
Can you turn your phone off if you're filming customers?
I'm not-
Otherwise, I'm going to have to go and get you to leave because you're breaking the code of
No,
conduct.
you can't. I'm not breaking the code of conduct. No, I came to get my library card. Oh my God. Karen attack.
So I
Can
can't
I
give you a card until you put your
Can I explain something? You're refusing service to me, to the public?
No, I'll be glad to give you a card.
I'm not
As long
filming.
as you're me.
I can film whoever I want. This is a public building.
You film me, and I will give you a card.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you need to turn off the camera.
Listen, I'm just came to get my card. Can you just...
She can't be in the film.
now it's becoming a thing.
It's
right?
not.
Now
You guys are becoming the issue. I just came to get a library card right now. I decided to get the address that I was missing, my new address, because I came to get a card and film around the building, which I'm allowed to do. They had just no expectation of privacy in public, man. That code of conduct is wrong. It
I'm not
is.
going to give you a card if
So you're gonna refuse service?
I am going to refuse service. because
Okay.
You won't put your camera away. And
No, I don't have to. It's a public building, man. I don't have to
I don't
keep
have to
explaining
give you a
this.
card unless you
You
stop
don't-
filming the customers in the building.
Okay, now you guys are causing a disturbance.
Actually,
That's right.
You guys are causing a
no customers
disturbance.
at the desk right now. If you do it really fast before any customers come.
Okay, fine. I'll do
But
it
you'll
really
need
quick.
to put your address and everything on here, and I need
Okay,
to see your
fine.
picture ID.
Yeah, I will show you that. That's
And,
fine. No problem. What's the address?
And if any customers come, then you have
I'm not shutting. I document everything with the government. I'm not shutting it off. It's my right. It's my legal rights.
So with this, if a customer comes, then you'll have to turn.
I'm right here, and if it comes,
I will not
if
give you a
he
card
jumps in,
if you film a customer.
if he listen, if they come right now, you're gonna refuse service?
Yes.
Yeah. So they come right here, and they're gonna refuse service? Man, you guys are really,
Because
really.
you could get them in the vote.
But I'm allowed to. I'm allowed
They have a
to,
right to
and I have a right to exercise my free press.
Doing nothing.
Okay, cool. You guys are, all of you are wrong. All of you are wrong. I'm just letting you guys know that. So the outcome to this third library was pretty much the same as the first two. Now, this, like I said, this gets a lot better now when I finally paid a visit to the fourth library. Now, has anyone ever heard an American citizen getting suspended from a public building? Suspended for recording in a public building, exercising your First Amendment right. Yup, I cannot make this up.
I've never heard that one in my entire life until I walked into this library, folks. Please let me know in the comment section if you've heard of something like this happening. For a moment there, it made me feel like I was back in high school. And keep in mind, this is where we get illegally trespassed from all Pima County libraries. Once these tyrant cops showed up to the scene here, which will be the second part to this video coming soon. But stay tuned, because of right now, we're going to go ahead and take a look on how this escalated real quick. As soon as we walked through the door, like these ladies were waiting for us to walk in. I mean, they had their so-called suspension paper ready to go for us. And huge shout out also to Reluctant Prophet, my really good friend, for having my back here in this public library that we're about to see here. And because of me, I got him illegally trespassed and also suspended as well. With girl with the camera, of course. So I want to truly apologize to my two good friends for bringing them into this mess. Sorry guys, I hope you forgive me. Now, let's finish enjoying this video.
I don't know, let's check this out.
Hey, how are you?
How you doing? This is a small library.
Make sure you don't get any customers, okay? They get privacy while they're using government resources.
Can I get your name?
My name's Angela.
And is there a law? Is there
Yeah, there's an Arizona law that says you can't.
Arizona law? Why does every library have a bogus law like that?
Hey, didn't you hit a recent library?
I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, I think I do recognize you.
How do you recognize me?
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that.
How do you recognize me? You seen my video?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's wild.
It really highlights, like,
Yeah.
the absurdity of it all.
Yeah.
From his perspective, obviously.
Of course, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
He feels like he's being punished for exercising a constitutional right.
Absolutely. And then, of course, there's the police being called.
Oh, yeah.
That always
Just ramps up the tension.
ramps it up. It's like, okay, now we're...
It's a whole other level.
Yeah, completely different level. It's not just a conversation anymore.
Exactly.
You know? What do you think? Legally, for both sides in this.
So it's tricky.
Because if Joey's within his rights to film, you know,
I'm suspended?
could the library be held liable?
Yeah, for violating his First Amendment rights.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But then, on the other hand,
This is a
if
building
the
that we
library
paid for.
actually
It's a
has a
county building.
reason to restrict filming,
Yeah.
could Joey be in trouble for
My
trespassing?
suspension then?
Ooh, yeah. Or disorderly conduct. It's a legal minefield.
How am I
Total
getting
minefield.
suspended
Yeah.
from here? How do you know who I am?
Okay, so before we get to that police interaction
Yeah.
and find out
I
what
have to
happens,
leave?
Okay.
let's talk about, like,
Okay, so...
the bigger picture
Okay.
of these First
What
Amendment
is your name,
audits.
sir? You know that it's no expectation of privacy, you know, in a public building. And we just come and just take a tour around the building. That's it. We're not trying to film patrons, but we are allowed to.
You can only film staff, you cannot film patrons in the building.
Okay, well, are you serving me with this?
I am, yes.
Okay, I refuse to serve the bogus serve.
That's fine. We're gonna call the police.
You're gonna call the police? Okay, let's see what they gotta say. How are you gonna serve me some papers that you don't even know who I am?
We have pictures of you.
You have pictures of me? Yeah? I really refuse that.
Probably just call the regular line.
Suspended for filming in a public building?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It is against Arizona law for you to film there.
You know that law applies to you guys to create the onus of the privacy of the patrons? You know that, right? That law that you guys
You know
have?
that it's illegal for you to film here and you insist on doing it.
How is it illegal? This is a public building.
1 East Marion Cleveland Way. I have a patron who's refusing to leave, who's been suspended, and they are trespassing. And if they could get some help, that would be good.
Is she crying?
Tucson, Arizona.
You know, we come peacefully here, you know that?
You know that it's
We're not
illegal
the-
for you to be here.
How is it
You still
illegal to
come
film in our building? How is that?
This is the Gibson.
We're not
It's
doing
not.
it. You've been asked to leave. You have neglected to leave. Therefore, you are not trespassing.
No, but no. So you're giving me a trespass?
Yes.
You can't do that.
Trespass notice. You have been asked to leave. You have refused to leave.
I listen. How am I refusing to leave? You just served me with this. Is this a trespass warning?
Yes, it is.
This doesn't even have my name. So I've been trespassed from all libraries?
Yes, you have.
Okay. You know what? Actually, you can keep it. So you guys are wasting tax resources to come over here?
If you want to see it that
You
way,
know,
it's
so-
not necessary to waste our resources.
So, quick question. None of us actually have filmed any of the customers that have come in.
Yeah, we haven't even filmed any customers.
The other
That's
thing
number
I
one.
wanted to go over with you on that ARS. If you look right
Library
here,
card right now. I decided to get
it
the
says
address that I was
disclosing any
missing.
record
My
or
new address.
information about the person's use. That is actually for the people who are in charge of that information. That would
Yes,
be
and if you continue on to the revised statute, it also says any person who knowingly discloses a record or information, which information includes them being in here.
Well,
You
disclosing
can
it would
film
be.
us if you want to, but you
Sure.
cannot film any other patrons.
Well, no, and we
And
have.
threatening to sit outside and film our
That's not threatening.
patrons.
That's telling you that I'm just going to exercise my right and sit
You cannot
outside.
sit outside and film the patrons and still have them be private here.
But this is a public highway.
I'm working at the Gibson.
It is still private, and their privacy is protected under that statute.
Yeah, but this statute says any person knowingly discloses the information. We're not knowingly
Are
disclosing
you
any
planning to
information.
film us and then put it up on YouTube?
Well, you work for the public.
Us is fine, the patrons is not.
Oh, no, we don't usually do that. Most of them get blurred out. We're just here for our public officials to
You
film
can
them in the
film
course of
us,
their duties.
that's fine,
We
but you
keep saying
cannot
that.
sit outside and film the patrons, which is what you're telling me you're going to do.
Well, so what happens if I have a dash cam on my car?
That is
Lots of people have dash cams on their car. They can sit in the parking lot.
They're shaking over a camera. I don't know
And
why.
we're not here with any ill intent. You don't need to be nervous or anything like
I'm
that.
not nervous, I'm
You see,
angry,
Why would you be angry?
because you guys are sitting here filming me,
But you
knowing
just
you're
said it-
trying to upset me.
No,
you
we're
said it
not.
was okay.
You guys are
You can film
posters.
us, that's fine.
She approached us and trying to trespass me from here. I come in very peacefully, take a tour, and I'll be out. I would have been out of here already.
You're not very peacefully.
I'm not.
Disturb the entire library.
I'm disturbing the library
Yes.
by filming.
You can film us.
Was I loud? Was I too loud for
Threatening
you?
to film the patrons is not so
I
fun.
haven't even filmed no pages. There's not even nobody in here.
There are people, and you
I
just
mean,
did.
I just did. Who, her? I filmed her. That's a page. That's a
She
page.
has a right to privacy.
She has a right to privacy.
Sir,
She has a privacy.
yes, she has a right to privacy.
Hey, you have a right to privacy.
She's with us.
She's with us, man.
I don't
She's
care if
with
she's
us.
you.
Calm down. It's okay. It's just a camera. It's not gonna hurt
I'm
anybody.
not saying it's going to hurt somebody. She still has a
Yeah.
right to be private here.
She's with us. It's cool. She's with us.
Okay.
It's okay. The cops are coming.
Let everyone know that they're filming.
Okay.
The cops are coming, so we can wait for them.
If you want to.
Are they? Are they coming?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't want to be on your camera.
You're in a public building. Sorry.
Currently it is. It was not always. And this man is already filming her.
Why is it?
So you need to not have her on camera.
Man, she's in a public building. She's in a
Put
public.
the minor on camera.
I'm in a. I'm not even trying to film them. I'm just filming around. Relax.
She's creating a disturbance. by
Yeah.
saying that. So she's trying to disturb.
Stop
you and
resisting.
upset you, ma'am,
Stop
which
resisting.
is inappropriate. You shouldn't try and disturb people. See, now they're all going. You're just trying to make a disturbance. So you're actually the one
Please
that's
do not
creating.
film our patrons.
You're creating the disturbance at this point.
And all the libraries are like this.
It's crazy.
That's crazy. This is what made me want to keep doing a couple of libraries. This happened to me on one of them. So I tested another and another. And this is the fourth one. How you doing, man? They decided to call you for over a camera. They started saying I can't fill Patreons, bro. Can I get your quick name and badge number? Name and badge number real quick? I just want to...
leave, right?
Oh, I got to step out of the public building.
You want to be arrested for trespassing?
You're on the...
She told you to leave?
Okay, then don't come in here. Stay out there.
We got a tyrant.
Wow, definitely not a good start. And of course, things got extremely worse as soon as these two boneheads showed up to the scene. Now, exactly what you heard, illegally trespassed and also suspended from all Pima County libraries. Look for part 2, folks, coming real soon, because you're definitely not going to want to miss that. Because the interaction that we all had with these two boneheads was pretty long, so I decided to cut this right here and make a part 2, folks. Thank you. You know, definitely, I would love to see you in the
Okay.
Like, are they a good thing?
Yeah.
Are they a bad thing?
It's a great question.
I don't know. What do you think?
I mean, there's definitely no easy answer, right? Because some people, they think these audits are essential for transparency, right?
Holding the government accountable.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, are they actually following the Constitution?
Yeah, like a citizen watchdog group, kinda.
Exactly. Yeah. But other people see it as just completely antagonistic,
Oh,
even like dangerous.
Okay.
They're like, these people are just looking for a fight,
Right.
you know, to get views.
Yeah, just to make a viral video.
Exactly.
Which you could see how that could make things worse.
Yeah.
Especially when you involve law enforcement. Things can go south real quick.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
And then there's also the concern that it erodes trust in institutions.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, we don't trust the government.
Right.
We don't trust the library.
It just creates hostility.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's like this double-edged sword. On the one hand, it exposes wrongdoing, you know.
Promotes accountability, yeah.
Exactly. But then on the other hand,
Yeah.
it creates conflict.
Unnecessary conflict.
And undermines that public trust.
I'd love to know what our listeners think
Yeah.
about all this, you know. Are these audits necessary?
Are they a good thing?
Or are they doing more harm than good?
Yeah, it's like a really complex issue.
It is.
And it
Yeah.
depends on your perspective.
Absolutely.
Oh.
Okay, so we've talked about, you know, the legal side of it,
Yeah.
the ethics, the big picture First Amendment audits.
Yeah.
And now, the moment we've all been waiting for,
Mm-hmm.
the police arrive. All right, so we're back at Library 4.
Yeah.
And the tension is, like, thick.
It's palpable.
You could cut it with a library card.
Yeah.
The police are here.
All right.
And Joey's suspension is about to be tested.
This is it. This is where the rubber meets the road.
This is where it gets real, you know?
Yeah, where those legal arguments actually meet real-world authority.
Yeah, like, are they gonna
Power gets
side with the library or with Joey?
Yeah, exactly.
And, like, you can practically hear Joey's heart.
Boneheads
You know?
was pretty long.
When the officer walks up, he's like, they decided to call you guys for over a camera.
Oh, man.
They start saying, I can't film patrons, bro.
Trying to keep it casual, but you can tell.
Yeah, he's nervous.
He's feeling it.
Yeah.
And the officer, like, no nonsense, right to the point. He's like, she told you to leave. Right. Okay, then don't come in here.
Stay out.
Stay out.
Straight to the point.
Yeah, he's like, I'm here to maintain order.
Yeah, let's not make a scene.
Exactly.
But Joey, he's not backing down.
Oh, no, he never.
He's like, I have a right to be here. They're misinterpreting the law.
This is a public building.
I can film.
This is like that gap we talked about
Yeah,
between like the auditor's very specific understanding
Of this one, right?
of the law
Yes.
and like an officer's more general
Duties.
duty, you know?
Yeah. It's like they're speaking
Different languages?
two different languages. Yes.
Like the officer wants him to comply.
Just follow the rules
Right. And Joey wants to have a legal debate.
with the Constitution.
Yeah. About the First Amendment.
Yeah. And we have to remember, this is all,
Happening on camera.
big time.
It's going online.
It's going viral, probably.
Yeah, so that adds another
Whole nother layer.
a layer of, oh boy.
Yeah.
You know.
Every interaction
Is a performance.
is a performance.
Yeah.
You know, it just raises the stakes.
For everyone.
Absolutely. And it might even, you know, encourage like more dramatic behavior.
Yes.
You know.
Totally.
Okay, so back to the library.
Yeah, what happened?
The officer, he basically says like, look,
I had it.
I hear you,
I get it.
but they ask you to leave.
Yeah.
So if you don't,
You're trespassing.
you're trespassing.
He's putting his foot down.
Yeah, he's like, in this case, the library's authority.
It trumps your filming.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
So this kind of shows the limits, right?
Absolutely. They can test the waters,
Yeah.
but you can't force.
Force them to follow your interpretation.
Exactly.
So where do we go from here?
Where does this leave Joey?
He's got a suspension, maybe a trespassing charge, a lot of questions.
It's about his rights.
Big questions, yeah.
Yeah.
This is why it's so controversial.
Yeah, these audits are like a flashpoint.
Yes, where the individual clashes with the institution.
Yeah, and you don't always
Has the power.
get a clear answer.
Yeah, exactly. So what do we do with all this?
What do we take away from this?
As viewers, as citizens?
It's a good reminder that the Constitution
it's not set in stone.
is a living document.
Yeah.
It's open to interpretation.
And that our rights aren't absolute.
No.
There's a lot of other things at play,
It's ecosystem.
Laws, policies, just like social norms. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think the biggest takeaway is we need to talk about this stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Have
a conversation.
Like understand each other, even if we
don't agree.
don't agree.
Yeah.
Be respectful.
It's about that balance.
Yeah.
Asserting your rights.
But also respecting other people.
Respecting others.
Yeah. Well, this deep dive has been
a wild ride.
A wild ride. It has given us a lot to think about.
Arizona,
the First Amendment,
stories.
Privacy, transparency.
Yeah, it's complex.
We really got into the weeds today.
We did, but hopefully, people found it informative.
And interesting.
Thought-provoking.
Yeah. So what do you say?
What do we say?
Keep exploring. Keep questioning.
Keep those cameras rolling.
Responsibly,
yeah.
Thanks for joining us, everyone.
What are you videoing?
Huh?
What are you videoing?
What up?
You guys right?
Huh?
What are you doing?
How you doing? How you doing?
In a movie?
Yeah.
Why?
Why? I like movies.
Yeah, well, I don't want to be in a movie.
Alright, so you just gotta go back in.
Well,
You already in it.
I'm here, but why are you making a movie though?
Hi.
Hello.
Why are you filming?
Excuse me?
Why are you filming?
What was your name?
Why are you filming?
What's your name?
I'll answer you if you answer me.
You answer me if I answer you? I'm doing a story. Hold up. Yo! What's up? Yo, hold up.
What's up? What up? Hey, wait, man.
What up?
Don't make video.
What is that in your hand?
How you doing, man? This is for the game book.
No, that's menacing, though.
That's what?
Menacing. It's scaring me.
Scared for what?
Excuse me, I'm deathly afraid right now.
Over here.
It's right here. It's right here?
I heard you heard.
Don't feel
Right. So are you ready to dive into this this whole pro auditing thing with me today?
Absolutely. Let's do it.
Okay, cool. So we got a YouTube video sent in from a listener, and it features this vlogger named Eli. And he's kind of known for being a little bold, let's say.
Yeah, I've seen some of his stuff. He's definitely got a strong personality.
Yeah, for sure. So in this video, he's basically walking around Harrison, New York, and interacting with people and businesses while he's doing this thing called pro auditing. And I think maybe you can help us out here. What exactly is pro auditing?
Yeah, so pro auditing is essentially about using your right to film in public.
Yeah.
And sort of testing how people react to it, especially, authority figures.
Okay, so it's like he's trying to see if people actually understand and respect First Amendment rights.
Exactly. He's putting it to the test in real-world situations.
So this is like a social experiment with a legal twist to it.
You could say that. As you
Right.
can imagine, it leads to some pretty interesting encounters.
I bet. So besides, just seeing how people react, is there like a bigger purpose behind pro auditing?
Definitely. I mean, some people do it to hold authorities accountable, like make sure they're not overstepping their boundaries. Others want to raise awareness about these rights, educate the public.
So it's kind of like a watchdog function, keeping an eye on things and informing people at the same time?
Exactly. It's about transparency and making sure those in power are respecting our freedoms.
Interesting. So Eli's not just out there to stir up trouble. He's got some deeper motivations.
Right. It's not just about being provocative. There's a purpose behind it.
Okay, well, speaking of Eli, from what I've seen, he's got a pretty distinct style. Like, he's not exactly shy or quiet about what he's doing.
Oh, yeah. He's definitely not afraid to be assertive. You could even say confrontational at times.
Definitely. So how do you think his personality plays into the reactions he gets?
Well, I think it definitely contributes to the dynamic. It might make some people more defensive or suspicious.
I could see that. So before we go any further, why don't we actually hear a little bit from Eli himself, just so our listeners can get a feel for his personality.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's play a quick clip.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
Today we are in Harrison. You heard? Giving you a quick tour, showing you around. As usual, my page. You heard? No big deal. Showing you what they got out here, my peeps. Don't forget to pull up to the People's Podcast TV. Pull up to Eli TV douche. No. Before you even do that, my peeps. Damn, it's a little coke. Before you even do that, do me a favor, my peeps. Frenen para el canal que puse en español. Mi gente, frenen para el canal. Abrí un canal en español para todos mis latinos. Ok, so vayan y apóyenme. Vayan y apóyenme porque tengo un canal para ustedes, mi gente. Tengo un canal para mi gente latina. Oíste, Eli en español. Frena, Eli en español. Está ahí, mira, ve, el link lo puse abajo. Aparte de eso. Hello. Lord, I don't know. Walking behind me. You heard my bitch? Eli en español. Go pull up and show some love. I have to brighten up my Latin community. What we got here? Oh, we got Korean food or sushi, my peeps. They got sushi. By the way, my peeps, we are in Harrison. You heard?
Yeah, even in that short clip, you can hear how confident he is.
Are in
Right.
Harrison,
He's very
New York.
direct and doesn't hold back.
So let's talk about those reactions he gets.
Once again,
What kind of
for my
responses
Latin
does he
community
encounter
who
out
has a
there in the
language
real
barrier,
world?
Well, it's a real mixed bag, honestly. Like, some people are totally cool with him filming. They don't even bat an eye. Others are curious. They ask questions or even express support for what he's doing. But then there are those who get really suspicious or defensive. They start questioning him or even threatening him.
Wow, so it really runs the gamut from friendly to hostile.
Yeah, it definitely shows you how differently people perceive this whole idea of being filmed in public.
And all.
Hello.
Why are you filming?
Excuse me?
Why are you filming?
What was your name?
Why are you filming?
What's your name?
I'll answer you if you answer me.
You answer me if I answer you? I'm doing a story.
Okay. My name's
What is your name?
Mark.
Mark? Hi, Mark.
Hi.
Pleasure. What do you guys do here?
It's a comic book store.
Comic book store? Can I go in and film or no? To show it to my people, to my fan?
You can take pictures. We don't do filming. Just you can take pictures. We don't do filming just because we've been robbed, and the person that robbed us filmed us.
The person that robbed you film, but that's an idiot. Yeah, but I'm doing video, so if I can't go in without the video, it's all right.
Yeah.
No problem, no problem. Thank you, man. They got comic book here, my page. Somebody that robbed him, he said that was filming.
Happy holidays.
Happy holiday, brother. Take care. He friendly, but he said he been robbed before, and the person that robbed him recorded him. You heard?
That's insane.
That's a bad criminal. You heard?
Put the camera.
Insanity. Let's keep it moving, my baby. See what else they got out here in Harrison for me to show you.
What? I do stories, I give them to my dad, and he sells them in Iraq. Everything good? You tell me. No, I'm asking. I'm asking you too. No, I'm asking because you know. I'm asking too. No, what do you ask? Is everything okay? Everything's good, yeah. I'm asking why there is any reason you guys are. I just told you. Huh? I just told you what. Good, right? Huh? Good. Am I good? Yeah. Why wouldn't I?
He's just curious, my perhaps. Here, keep it moving.
Don't forget to pull up to Eli and Espanol.
Eli and Espanol. Oh.
All of this is playing out in front of everyone, right? Like, it's not a private conversation.
Exactly. It all happens out in the open for anyone to see.
And there's one particular incident that really highlights this whole tension. The one at the pizza restaurant.
Oh, yeah, that one got pretty heated.
It did. So what do you make of Eli's approach in that situation? Do you think it was strategic or just counterproductive?
Well, it's definitely thought-provoking, you know? You've got the restaurant owners who are clearly upset and scared. And Eli's insisting on his right to record even as things escalate. And even some of the customers get involved.
It's like a clash of perspectives. Everyone's got their own viewpoint and nobody's backing down.
Exactly. And legally speaking, it raises a lot of interesting questions.
Like what?
Well, for starters, is it even okay to record inside a business even if it's open to the public?
Right. That's not something most people think about on a daily basis.
And it gets even more complicated when you consider things like expectations of privacy and how freedom of the press applies in these contexts.
Okay, so break that down for us. What are the legal nuances at play here?
Well, you see, while businesses can set rules inside their establishments, the sidewalk in front is generally considered public space. And recording in public is usually protected under the First Amendment.
So even though the restaurant owners were freaking out, Eli was probably within his rights to film.
Most likely, yes. But there are always exceptions, and specific circumstances can change things.
I see. So it's not always a black and white situation.
Definitely. And it's important to remember that these laws can be complex.
What up?
Right. So let's actually hear a snippet of that heated exchange. Just so our listeners can get how tense that was.
What up? What's the problem?
What's the problem? Why are you making pictures inside the store?
It's none of your problem.
It's my problem.
No.
It's my customer.
I'm not inside the store.
It's my
We're in the
customer.
sidewalk.
Don't do
This is public.
Don't do
This is the public sidewalk.
Why fucking yelling?
Who? This is America. First Amendment. Welcome to America. Freedom of speech. What's the problem, bro? This is no reputation for your business.
This is your business. This is what you want to sell the people.
This is no reputation for your business.
Why are you doing inside video? Why are you doing?
We're doing video the whole town.
People eating, my friend. People
No.
You don't have to bother customers.
Listen, that's not bothering.
People are eating. Look at the people are
That's
eating.
not bothering.
That's doing video inside.
I want to eat too.
Okay, go eat.
Can I eat?
What, you want somebody to video?
I want to eat. That's okay. You video. Everybody
Do
video.
you want somebody to make videos?
That's okay.
Do you want somebody to make videos?
That is okay, sir.
Do you want somebody? Look at people.
Yes, it's okay. Yes, it's okay. You have cameras inside?
I don't have cameras
You
inside.
need them. They're
No,
important.
I don't have it.
Yes,
I don't have it.
you need them.
I don't make videos people
You
will
need them for security.
I do for myself.
You need it for
I don't
security.
I don't do for nobody else.
You have cameras inside?
This is for protection.
It's not protection.
Yes, it is.
It's called the First Amendment of the Constitution.
It's recording what you're doing.
Your freedom of the press to record in public.
Do whatever you want.
Exactly. So leave us alone. Leave us alone.
Don't bother customers.
We're recording everything.
I'm never gonna bother nobody.
They come to eat. They don't come to.
I want to go eat too.
What's stopping you to eat, my friend?
You want to kill me because I have a camera.
You're screaming.
It's my son.
Why are you screaming? Why are you screaming?
Freedom of the
I'm
speech.
telling you,
like that. I speak like that.
Look at the time.
I speak like that.
How do you speak like that? Look at the time. The business hour.
It's closed?
Come and eat.
It's closed. It's open.
Come and eat.
Come and eat. Okay, I'm gonna come and eat.
We're gonna come and eat.
So shut off the.
I'm gonna come. No.
No, but you can.
All right, so I go somewhere where they accept me with my camera.
Go whatever you want.
Okay.
Go whatever you
My
want.
people, he said we're not welcome here. What's the name of the store?
You cannot eat with that.
Harrison Pizza and Pasta.
Harrison Pizza, yes. You cannot get in with the.
I don't want to eat. It's okay.
No, you cannot.
It's
get
okay. I don't want to eat.
In. Okay, go do.
Go
whatever.
where? I'm here. I'm in the sidewalk. This is public sidewalk, America.
Don't make video.
Don't touch my
inside.
camera.
I'm not touching your
It's a
camera.
crime. Don't touch my camera.
Don't make video inside.
Don't touch
the
my
store.
camera.
We're not doing nothing illegal. You're about to touch us. That's a crime.
I'm telling you, don't touch.
What's wrong
make
with it? What's wrong with it? What's
Don't
illegal
make
about
video.
it?
Don't make
Can we
video
go to jail
inside.
for this?
Yo, man, don't make
Can
video.
we go to jail
inside.
for this?
Don't make video.
What'd you say?
Jail for this.
You gonna do what?
Yo.
Come on, bro. We're doing video.
Do video. Nobody's talking.
Move back. Don't touch me, though.
Is your business?
Don't touch me.
Is your business?
Look at the
Don't touch me.
My friend, look at the customer.
It's okay. It's called freedom of the press. We can record in public anything we want in America.
Nobody bothers
You cannot stop me from recording, sir. Nobody can stop me from recording in public. This is America. We have the freedom of the press.
Why are you recording?
How you doing, sir?
I'm good.
Not bad. Thank you for. I'm okay. How you doing?
I'm good.
We're recording the whole time. We're giving a tour the whole time. This is YouTube.
People around.
This is YouTube. You guys worldwide, live right now. The world is watching. So promote your business or don't talk.
I don't need to promote.
So don't talk to us. Leave us alone. We go to the next one.
I don't need to bother nobody.
We go to the next one.
People are eating.
We're going to the next pizzeria.
Well, you can go anywhere you want.
Okay, exactly. So leave us alone. Leave us alone, bro.
Nobody stops.
Leave us alone, bro. This is my son. You heard? This is my son.
Leave people alone. Let people.
I'm not bothering nobody. We're in the sidewalk. You come outside, bro. We're not bothering. It's a camera. That's okay.
Get in.
This is okay, sir. Listen. I'm gonna bring it down. You want to restart? You want to restart or no?
I don't want to restart.
Okay, he don't want to restart.
I don't want to restart, my friend. I want you.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. You're a criminal. You're about to touch me.
How you doing, miss?
Yeah, no, I'm
You're about to touch me, bro. You're a criminal, so I have to record you.
I'm not touching you, my friend.
And my son too.
what is that in your hand?
How you doing, man? This is for the gimbal.
No, that's menacing though.
That's what?
Menacing, it's scaring me.
So go away.
No.
What you talking about? You're in the public sidewalk. Everybody's welcome in the public. This is America.
You're scaring me with that thing in your hand.
I'm scaring her. She said my page.
Obviously, you're feeling some type of.
Look, he was about to attack me. He was about to attack me. You heard what I said? He was about to attack me and my son. She said he's on his side.
We got a camera. They want to be aggressive.
Go ahead. Sorry, man.
Okay, yeah. Let's play that.
You can really feel the tension in that exchange.
Yeah, it's palpable. There's a lot of fear, frustration, and confusion all mixed up in that moment.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So this whole confrontation with the restaurant
You
owners,
scared? Go hide under your bed.
it doesn't end there.
Right? No, unfortunately it doesn't. Things
You
actually
scared?
escalate even
Go hide
further,
under your
and the
bed.
police end up
Give him a
getting
hug.
involved.
Oh boy.
Give him a hug.
Get in.
Yeah, give her a hug. She's scared. Give her a hug, bro.
Yo, guys, can you stop doing this?
What? Can I stop doing that? No. I'm about to get assaulted here by a lot of people. So I cannot stop. This is evidence for the court. Just in case you touch me or my son.
I don't want to touch you.
Okay, so go back inside. Leave us alone, bro.
Don't video people inside. Don't.
Oh, you call the cops? You call the cops?
Don't scare the.
They're gonna come and educate you now.
My friend.
All right?
Don't
They're gonna
scare
send you back inside.
They shouldn't be scared. It's a camera. There's nothing wrong with a camera.
You hear people masses.
It's okay. She's gonna learn now. You're gonna learn today.
They're scared for what?
Excuse me, I'm deathly afraid right now.
They're scared for what?
Excuse me, I'm deathly afraid right now.
Look, this police there. Look, this police there. Go inside his car. Go. I'm menacing her. You heard my beef? She's afraid for her life. He's recording me too. Look, he's recording too.
Guys,
What's going on, my guy? How you doing, sir? I'm recording over here.
It's right here. It's right here? That's how you said.
Identify for the people.
Identify.
Please.
So Officer Levi.
For documentation purposes.
What's going on, guys?
We're exercising our rights over here, and we're about to get assaulted by a whole bunch of guys, bro.
All right, that's fine. You can film. Why?
Tell him.
Why are you yelling?
I speak like that. Have a strong tone. Strong tone. Strong tone. No, I'm here. I'm here.
No, right here.
I'm here.
Okay. All right. Let's be cool. You're allowed to.
All right, let's give him some education about First Amendment rights, please.
No, I don't bother.
And I'm never going in that business. That business. How about that?
Let's go inside.
Yeah, bring him in. I told you, bro.
What kind of camera you got? Lumix?
What's going on? Did he identify? For the record?
What's your badge number? 160.
160. Thank you, bro.
I got you.
Yo, people go crazy because we record, bro.
I know. I got no problem with
and because you speak loud, too.
He was about to assault us. That's insane. You got a camera. Well, for me,
is your body cam on?
Is your body
cam on?
I put the tattoo on my shirt. I put the tattoo on my shirt. On my shirt. On my shirt. Say what? Eat it out!
Thank you very much, because we will be requesting it.
Listen, that's fine. For me, I hear two people are fighting. Fighting. Okay.
Fighting. Did you see that?
Fighting. That's what comes over. So we get out here.
Okay.
I gotta talk to you. That's why I need you
You
to
are
calm
fake,
down.
dude. I'm calm. I speak so I have a strong tone. But I'm calm, sir.
That's fine.
I just don't speak like you.
Okay. Going crazy.
And they gotta get educated about our First Amendment rights to record in public. They don't come outside to the public sidewalk to assault people.
Two, all in order.
The CRD returns back to...
This is where it gets really interesting.
It does indeed. Buckle up, because things are about to get even more complicated.
All right, listeners, we're going to take a quick break, and then we'll be right back with more of this fascinating deep dive. Stay tuned.
And this is where things get...
Every information about this code. I really would like for your partner to educate them about our rights to record in public. Yeah, don't tell them I'm harassing or none of that, all right? Because this is not harassment.
Really interesting. The arrival of the police adds a whole other layer to these pro-auditing situations.
Right, because now it's not just about personal opinions and arguments.
Thank you, sir.
There could be real legal consequences.
Exactly, and this particular interaction is actually a great example of why it's so important to know your rights.
Oh, really? How so?
Well, you'll see in the clip, but even though things are super tense, Eli stays pretty calm. He actually cites legal precedents, asks for the officers' badge numbers, and make sure they understand his side of things.
So he's not just reacting emotionally. He came prepared and knew how to handle himself in that situation.
Exactly, and that's crucial when you're dealing with law enforcement, especially in a situation that could get out of hand. Knowing your rights and being able to assert them calmly can make a huge difference.
It's like...
I really hope, listen, I really hope that he's educating them, bro.
This is how they represent their business?
I really hope he's educating. The sergeant said he got it. He on the phone, hopefully with the lieutenant.
What's up, Eli? What's up, Eli? What's up, Eli? I know.
He said, Eli!
I put the tattoo on my shirt. I put the tattoo on my shirt. On my shirt. On my shirt. Say what? Eli!
You heard, I love you, bro. I'll see you later, all right? All right, take care. Yo, I love my people, bro. You see that? That's love from the people.
All love, brother.
The family, you heard?
I got you.
All right.
I'm the same way.
You're the same way? You telling me to bring my tone down?
Just so I can talk to you and hear you a little bit better, because I don't know what's going on.
Okay, but I speak loud, so I don't have to repeat myself.
That's fair for me.
It's fair, it's fair, it's fair.
I'm being cool with you guys.
It's fair, it's fair, it's fair. Now let's see the education of the sergeant. We should get a free pie over here. You heard?
Car 6 location.
It's total ascend.
The body camera's on? Yo, my peeps, hit that like button, you heard? Body camera, big, steady!
All right, they were advised that they're out here, they can record, it's public property. It's public property.
Thank you very much, sir.
No problem, you got it. Lieutenant says hi. Lieutenant says hi.
The lieutenant said hi? What was his name? What was his name?
Lieutenant Massaro.
Masai, shout out to Lieutenant Masai. He says hi. He's staying tuned in.
So, okay, you guys
Thank
are
you,
good.
thank
Like, all I ask is that as long as you guys have space to let people walk back and forth.
We got that. But probably you might expect some more phone calls because we're going to walk around town. We're going to go tour around town, all right?
Whatever you got to do. You want to record. It's legal. I can't tell you not to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
If there's signs posted that say no trespassing, you know the
We're
drill.
aware, bro.
You guys know the law as much as I do.
We got that. Thank you, bro. Thank you. I appreciate it, bro. Thank you. All
Do you
right.
have a business card? I do not. Do you have a business card?
No, I don't.
That's a city thing.
Hey, but we got the name, though.
There's a whole bunch of other people have.
We decided it's not required.
Not bad.
But it's not only a city.
You spoke to them?
I don't.
You spoke to them? What was your
Like
name?
they say, knowledge is power.
Get the hell out of here.
In this case, knowing the law gave Eli a sense of control.
For sure, it allowed him to stand his ground even when things were getting heated.
Let's hear a little bit of that interaction. I'm curious to hear how Eli handles himself.
Okay, let's roll the clip.
There's no
Wow.
expectation of privacy.
He's surprisingly calm and collected, even when the officers are questioning him.
You can tell he's done his research, and he's confident in his understanding of the law. It just goes to show how important it is to be informed and prepared, especially if you're thinking about doing something like pro-auditing yourself.
Makes you wonder how many people's rights get violated just because they don't know what they are.
Oh, absolutely. There's a reason they say ignorance of the law is no excuse.
So what happened next? How did the police end up handling the situation?
Well, after they talked to everyone and figured out what was going on, they confirmed that Eli was within his rights to record in public.
So in a way, the police actually validated his understanding of the law.
Exactly. And what's even more interesting is what happened after the police left.
Okay, now I'm really intrigued. Tell me more. So the police have left, and Eli's standing there, vindicated in a way.
Right. It's kind of like a victory for him, you know?
He stood up for his rights, and the law was on his side.
But I'm curious about those bystanders. Remember the people who were watching the whole thing unfold?
Oh, yeah. What about them? Well, I mean, they saw everything, right? The argument with the restaurant owners, the police showing up the whole 9 yards. So what was their reaction after the dust settled?
Well, that's actually one of the most interesting parts of this whole story. Instead of siding with the restaurant owners or, giving Eli the side eye, they actually start expressing support for him.
Wow. Really? So even after witnessing this whole crazy confrontation, they're on Eli's side.
Yeah. It seems like seeing him stand up for his rights and, do it so calmly and knowledgeably, it actually changed their perspective.
So it's like Eli inadvertently gave everyone a real-life civics lesson.
Exactly. And it highlights this other aspect of pro-auditing. It's not just about asserting your own rights. It's also about potentially influencing the people around you, opening their eyes to these issues.
So it can spark these broader conversations about constitutional rights and maybe even change some minds.
Right. It's like planting a seed of awareness that can hopefully grow into something bigger.
I like that analogy. All right, well, let's hear from some of those supportive bystanders. I'm curious to hear their take.
Okay, let's play that clip.
Man.
What's provoking? What is it?
You can really hear the respect in their voices.
Yeah,
I could yell.
they're impressed by Eli's courage and his knowledge of the law.
I don't want to
It's
do it. I'm
gotta
just
feel
standing in
good
the
to have that kind of support, especially after all the hostility he faced.
Absolutely. It shows that even when things get tough, there are people out there who value these freedoms.
This whole deep dive has been so eye-opening. I mean, it really makes you think about the importance of knowing your rights and the impact our actions can have on others.
I agree. It's been a fascinating look at pro-auditing and all the complexities that come with it.
So ultimately, do you think there's a right or wrong answer when it comes to pro-auditing?
Well, I think it's more nuanced than that. Whether you agree with Eli's approach or not, there's no denying that it raises important questions